Yeah, it's always hard to clear that player out, and Rosino can make sure they can't wide swing on him from the ramp position on A. So even if Fearoth is able to get 1 or 2 here, that's going to be perfect. Rosino will strike, and so will Fearoth. So they'll 2 kills now for Mockit, and now Rosino can swing and help out Fearoth as he gets pushed in pit. Rosino ducks back into sight as he's taking another fight with the player Catwalk. One taps him, and it's all an Arky. They were able to find Fearoth, but I think Rosino made that expensive. He made that punishable.
I mean, I think at this point they pretty much have no choice, and that solo player, Arky towards Cat, he's pretty much going to be the lurk right here. But Rosino with another flash for Fearoth, looking to gain control, but Arky was just a little bit too deep for that flash. But there it is. Now the sight hits coming out. The bomb plan can go down, but Arky finds a second kill on Cat, and that actually made this round so much easier for Queso.
Bishop in the smoke, it dissipates, spots the head of Scar, takes him out of the round, has to deal with the op in pit, and instead, it's the other way around. So how do they get the op out of pit? I don't think they do, and it looks like Mockit are just going to elect to save.
Looking to gain control of those B halls, and Kree's looking to contest with that very aggressive angle, but equal exchange of damage. Oh, you know what he is, they're just going to overrun him.
What a perfect clear with the nades to your player teammate peeking. Mockit have been wiped off the map towards the A side of things, and Bishop has an expensive gun. Rosino's worth quite a bit. Looking like another save from Mockit.
There it is, counter control coming in towards long A right here for Mockit. Looking to contest early on, but Shaq says, this is my long. I own this, and you're just not cheesy enough. Fearoth looking to bring it back. Gets 2 kills, but immediately traded out by Scar. So 2 for 2 trades early on before the minute 30. Now the chaos slows down just a little bit, but Spoxer picking up a kill middle. That really helps things, doesn't it? Eliminates that side pressure. It's pretty much Queso on long.
Dust 2 is owned by Oggs, and if we've seen anything from the recent event in Miami, Oggs own Dust 2. They really do. It was majority of the CT-sided weapon picked up at Miami. As utility gets thrown from Queso, they try to cross, but the Oggs are going to be here to challenge Roy. Spoxer jumps up, head spotted. A little bit of damage dealt, but Amanek and Scar, they're going to be in a little bit of position to take some scars because Mockit have utility for this retake. They have a man advantage, and I like this for Mockit. Fall back, let's get cat control. It's not just attack from one angle.
Right, I mean, they know that they have short A, right? The only X factor is the kind of the long A control. Nice flashbang denies Emek the chance to fight back, but Scar's already there helping him out. Kree taking down the A anchor, and that's just Scar by himself now in a 1 versus 2. Smoke defuse is coming out. Scar needs to find these targets as soon as possible. He's trying to run out of time, but Kree from above backing his teammate perfectly, and it is Mockit tying things up 3-3.
Queso gonna flash out there, or Sasuo will throw a flash out. That's the first time I had to say his name, so I'm gonna butcher it a couple times before I finally get in our control. And they're gonna contest Rosino. Again, the setup where Fearoth can support from the ramp. Rosino gets 1. There's the trade. Spoxer though, I mean, what do you say about that round? Fearoth just shutting it down.
It's going to be control coming out toward long gate. Flashbang, Smoke's able to get control early on, but Fearoth is looking to contest, but it seems like the counter flashes weren't nearly effective enough. Rosino tries to do what he can, but only able to find 1 before 3 of them are dead. So this is a good turnaround for Queso.
They're not going to complain. This is what they need. But they can't let Mockit hurt their economy much more into this round. They need to just maybe just 1 more trade. If Spoxer can get a couple kills, things get hairy. Good molly. They have to run through it. No flash, and Kree, he'll find the lurk. Now he knows he owns Catwalk. And if Spoxer can just stay alive, they can make this retake reality. Look at the HP on Queso here, Roy.
Yeah, this is very much doable. And they still have the double smokes, right? So that smoke defuse is still an option if they're able to get on this site. But they have to get past this site position, and they have to get past that crossfire with Car, and that's a tough task. Also, Car able to find 1 kill. That's going to leave Kree all by himself, and he's tapping away, but unable to find a single thing, and I think he's just going to back on out of there. They need all the weapons they can save up. A great start for Mockit in this kind of uneven round for them right here. But look at Mockit. They have full upper B control. It seems like Queso is aware of this. Now, they have Emek scoped up, but I think Spoxer may have went right underneath this crosshair, and there it is once again. Another kill. Shaq, Arky, able to answer back in the middle and the tunnels area, so it is back to even. But I don't think they expect Kree. I don't think they expect this at all.
Easy control from Kree. I mean, the first one was free. The second one was all control. Rosino just flicked down and almost hit Arky as Fearoth will tag him up and remove him from the round. Mockit. Okay. That's exactly what Queso need. But then Mockit are so good, and we saw them last week. just be so proficient on the trades. They go down in a man, they make an instant play. And then they just sit and hold and let the other team make mistakes. Boom, 2 mistakes, back-to-back, the double ops, both get a kill. It's just clean Counter-Strike. It's nothing flashy, nothing fancy.
Sure.
Lose a man, get that refrag, and then sit still. It's kind of the Astralis logic. Let the enemies make the mistake now.
That dynamic play, and Bishop that's not a shotgun, Bishop. That's an op. You can't be using it like that, but he's making it work somehow. But eventually gets found out by Shaq. So it's down to 1 versus 3. Bomb on his back. He can work this. He still has a lot of time left in the clock. They're all isolated, but soon they might not be. So he's gonna have to squeeze them out. And I think he just got past him without him knowing. And Spoxer bangs in mid, using the smokes in the middle. Seems like they want to go out fast towards the B side. They're dumping all their utility early on. And it seems like they want to overrun this B side. And there's only 1 player here. If they go fast enough, they actually might have this. Kree peeks right into their crosshairs. That's exactly what they wanted. Spoxer now, the only defending player on the B side.
Amanek just whiffed and Bishop takes it. Smokes her from the car. You're right, the only player in sight, but he's able to get 1. And Arky and Shaq are so heavily tagged. And more importantly, Mockit have so much utility for this reason.
Yeah, I mean, look at the health advantages as well, right? They have Arky down to just like 1-shottable. Shaq's kind of have that 2-shot, maybe 3 shots if he's lucky. And Mockit, they still have loads of utility.
Yeah, Rosino, Molly's under window. He knows that. It's clean. Firoth is going to come out of tons eventually. They're taking their time, though. Taking their sweet time, and now they're running through smokes. Good trades as Arky 7 HP. Can Firoth, does he know he's lit, Roy? He's on the op. Arky peeks. Nice shot from Firoth. He's got the kit, and Mockit will get it. So they're hoping they run by Bishop and no one checks his position. They'll smoke CT, flash out, Amanek. He doesn't check the corner. Bishop holds mouse 1, gets 2, unable to get the 3rd. As Kree in B has his hands full with Arky in front of him, but it's well met and well dealt with. And it's all on Shaq, 50 HP on the nose. A 1v4 for the ages here, Roy, but he has time and bomb, so wouldn't count him out of it yet.
And he has full utility, so he actually could make it onto site. Now, Firoth is the guardian right here. He's towards that car position with the AWP, and he might not be able to get past this if he can't sniff it out. Yeah, he's unable to. It's just not cheesy enough, but there it is. The 11-4 finish. Rosinho, 7 deaths, 15-7. That's a pretty impressive TT for middle, right? Yeah.
Mid.
This is a fake mid to B right here. This is actually going to draw and weaken the A defenses a lot, but that's where their crosser is right now. And that kill on top of Rosinho, he's made this round so awkward for Queso.
Great flash from Shaq. Tree jumps in the pit. Full blind of Spokeser. Shaq locking this down. Can he get a 3rd? Firoth is flanking him from behind. They have to pinch this player out because the bomb is down there. Firoth uses his smoke towards CT. This slows down Sasol as Shaq is stuck behind blue, looking for his 3rd kill. Kree's going to push up. They have to double push him here. And they hear the player coming in from the double doors. Kree takes care of that. Shaq's last up, and he gets overwhelmed. Mockit.
Ooh, I like the triple scout there coming out from Team Queso. Do that damage early on, but Rosinho and Kree come out log in, find 2 kills in return for nothing. So that's a great start for Mockit. And now with that 3rd kill, I think they just solidified the round for themselves. So I think Queso is better off just keeping their money as strong as possible here.
Yeah, it's a really weird situation, right? You want to try to find the kills you've invested into this, but at the same time, you're so far behind. It's like you can't win no matter what decision you make. So try to get the scouts into the next round. I'm assuming the SMGs are going to go hunting. Once Queso got site control, they're down in members and utility, but that's their downfall. The buy is in this round, but the site's already gone, just like that, Roy. Just getting bullied at this point.
Yeah, I mean, this is just momentum speaking, right? At this point, they're just playing with confidence. They're just depending on their players to hit shots, and I mean, they have every right to do so. They have a massive lead. There's really nothing to be stressed about. A lot of utility here in the hands of Mockit might make this round a little bit difficult for Team Queso, and they don't have any kits on hand, so this is going to be, they're going to have to go. They're going to have to go fast. Bishop pushes through. That's a free kill for Team Queso. 4 versus 3. Arky finding a kill inside a T-spawn. That's a massive. Rosinho, Kree stuck on site now. They need to move fast though because they don't have that kit. And it's going to be Kree finding 1, Rosinho finding another, and Mank eventually answers back, but I think Rosinho... Wait, is there time?
Yes.
Oh, it's going to be close. Okay, they got it. I think there's like 1.5 seconds, maybe 2 seconds left right there.
I was thinking of something else, but yeah, I see where you're going with it.
Okay, yep, there it is. Shaq go. He sees people in the scope, and that's where he's going with it. And he still has many more in line, so it's gonna be Arky though from that really strong CT position, able to find multiple frags. And now Sasol, just a Glocked opponent, no big deal. And it's Razinho with an AK-47 and light armor, and likely maybe 1 kill, maybe 2 kills to find if we stretch it a little bit. But this is going to be a tough task. And it's not going to find a single one. So no worries, no issues, easy cleanups right here. But Spock's on top of the smoke finds Shaq, maybe being a little bit too comfortable with those duels.
Yeah, no, it's a map where the CTs can really control the pace and like depict what kind of fights they give the Ts. Where a lot of other maps are the Ts set the pace and choose the fights, right? But Dust 2 is very angly, if you will, right? Like very oppy. Oggs can hold angles the entire round. It's one of the weird long range dynamic maps. As Razinho is going to creep his way up into B. Arky had his back turned, a lot of trust on Sasul back site. He's going to drop a flash and a smoke, but he's getting overwhelmed and sprayed down eventually. As Amanek and Scar, I would encourage them to go for this.
Yeah, like I said, they don't really have that economic stress anymore, right? They need to try to increase their chances. If they're able to win this round, that increases their chances of winning tenfold. But if they lose this round, it's really no big deal because they're going to lose it anyway. They kind of have to go for this. But there's still a smoke in the hands of Razinho. That just went out to the double door. So I think that might be this window, the only thing available. Now the flashbang's coming out from Emenk. They still want to go for this. Flashbang comes out. It's not nearly good enough. Kree's holding it down, spraying it down, and Emenk and Scar unable to find any space on the B site. Retake, and it is Mockit picking up match point. 15-7 by Team Queso, try to regain some control, but Fearoth is really not relenting on that pressure. He knows he needs a kill, and he's found it towards long A. Now Emenk's towards Cat. An opportunity missed. He's going out just a little too wide, but he's not able to angle out Razinho properly. So Mockit are on their way towards a potential victory, but Scar, he brought it back. 3 versus 3 still. Shaq not wanting to give up Cat control. A smart decision because they have lost long 8 and they can't lose Cat as well. And it is a man advantage. And now Mockit, I think their hands are tied. I think they have to go for this long A hit now. Falling back's not an option.
How do they neutralize this op though? It looks like they're just gonna cross. I don't know. Shaq has crossed up the site. 1 kill from Shaq and he pretty much ends the round. There it is. He gets 1. Fearoth last alone. Shaq can buy time for his teammates. Getting shot in the back, and Shaq is so quick. 3 kills for him in their T side.
Right. I mean, look at Team Queso right now. They have so much control towards the B side, but with that death from Sasol, that might have just given it away. Fearoth, that's a massive find, an early pick. And the other problem that kind of Mockit's in, although they have a man advantage, is they don't really have a comfortable way of dealing with these scoped weapons, right? They're just AK'd out right now. No SGs, no AWPs to fight back. So if Queso is able to slow down the pace and just continue applying pressure, all that they need.
Oh, and Scar pushes forward as Razinho and Spokestar have to go through this molly. Bishop will follow suit. They need nades towards sight. I'm gonna cast a hide. He needs a kill. His op finds 1, but they immediately get answered to. Mockit looking like they're closing this one out. Roy, Shaq, and he has, well, a big job to do. The players, some players are lit, but with an op on a USP, it's a scary situation. And Bishop threw away his gun.
Yeah, and he's in like a triangle of doom, right? He has a player to his long, he's a player on the ramp, and now a missed opportunity and position compromise. The element of surprise is no longer in his favor, and I think that is the end of it. Spocked it from above. Mockit picking up a pretty comfortable win. I mean, this was a 16-9, but I can't help but feel this was like a 16-13 in my mind, like a 16-12, maybe even. But yeah, it just felt so much closer than it actually was.